morning, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1688th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. This 1688th installment of these educational videos, educational meaning they will teach you about the art of technical analysis, is coming at you on a Wednesday night for trading, Thursday, October 26th, 2017. Please know that futures trading is extremely risky, causes substantial financial loss, is not suitable for all traders. You can lose a lot more than you think you have in this game if you get it wrong. So understand the risks, put your stops in first. Don't worry about slippage, put them in. Stops are your best friend. Let's move forward. I've got some topics on the board. We've got a red arrow, but I have to say, as always, Uncle Jack makes me laugh. He never stops making me laugh, this guy. So here's what happens. I go to see Uncle Jack. You know, you guys may have, and many of my video fans have seen that he passed away recently. And we did a tribute video, and it showed a bunch of funny stuff. The thing about Uncle Jack, Diamond Jack, my buddy, loved him forever, is he always made the crowd laugh. Jack would make any crowd laugh, no matter where you were. It was his job, and he did it really well. So every time I've ever hung out with him, except for a couple of serious times in our lives, we just laughed. So here I am, before he passes away, I go to New York City, and I go to see Jack, and he's in like a nursing home care center, and he's laying in bed. Jack was always tough, boxer guy, you know, mafia dude from the street, whatever he was, I don't know, he looked that way, but always a tough guy. But at this point in his life, he's laying in bed, and he's basically a talking head. I go, Jack the talking head, you know, we laugh about it when he's there, 'cause he's real skinny, and he moves his head around. He can move, but he's a little skinny guy. So he's laying in the hospital room. I'm sitting there, we're watching a game, and I go, Jack, you always eat candy. Why don't you have some candy? He goes, you know, they don't allow me to have candy here. I said, are you telling me this place not allow you to have candy? You're 87 years old, you're a talking head. What's the difference if you have candy or not? Who cares? I'm going to get you some candy. So with that, I go outside, I go to the store, and I buy like everything you can think of, M&M's, Twix, you name it. If it's on the shelf, I buy like a conglomerate of stuff, and I bring it back, I sneak it into his room. Get it in there, no one's looking, and I lay it all out on his hospital tray in front of him. So he sits up in bed and he's looking at everything, and he goes, milk duds. I'll take a milk dud. All right. I'm giving Uncle Jack a milk dud. I break it open, I hand him a milk dud, throws it in his mouth, and all of a sudden, I'm going, Jack, no, I'm going, Jack, I'm going to kill you, you're a talking head, I can't even Heimlich you. I'm hitting him in his back. Come on, Jack, spit it out. The whole time, him and I are laughing. I'm trying not to fall down. Jack, your kids are going to kill me. This is why you're not supposed to have candy. Come on, Jack. And he spits it up, and it comes out. And me and him, we have to laugh for 20 minutes after that. And it was the last time I seen him. And you know, and every time I've ever seen him, he made me laugh. And then the bell rings the other day, and what happens? He comes to make me laugh one more time. Jack in the box, he's here. This is Uncle Jack. He showed up. Jack in the box. Now, I think he's in here because I've never opened it yet. So I think I'm going to open Jack in the box and see what happens. On camera with you guys. Uncle Jack. Oh, I love you so much. All right, so here, Uncle Jack. I've never opened one of these before. You know, like a letter opener or something? I can't get through this. Thanks. All right. You know, Jack would appreciate this. Let's just stick right in. All right, Jack. You've seen some of his videos. He's killed me before, right? Then I get to open him up on camera. Has anyone ever seen what comes in a box like this? Because I haven't. Here, man. Here's your death weapon. Ooh, it's Uncle Jack. His card fell. I have to pick that up. So this is Uncle Jack one last time to debut in the videos. Oh, I got my Uncle Jack. Hi, Jack. Jack in the box. Look, he's in another box, too. It never ends. What's he going to do when he's going to pop out here and scare me? Oh, he's in a beautiful little urn. So there's Jack. Here's my Uncle Jack to come hang out with us in one last video. A beautiful urn. Thank you so much, David. Thank you, family. Uncle Jack, One last time, buddy. Love you to death. Jack in the Box. What a funny guy. I had to tell you that story because I've laughed every day I've thought of him since. When he showed up in the box, I almost fell over. Here he is, Jack in the Box. Are you kidding me? So, on with the show. I just thought I would open him up there. I didn't know what I was going to get. Okay, Uncle Jack. I'm going to put him on my trading desk. Thank you, sir. So there it is. As odd as that was, I had no idea what we were going to find in that box, but I assumed it would make us laugh. Let's go on with the show. Red Omni for trading on Thursday, 10/26/2017. Now here's what I got to say about this Red Omni. Traders, I've been telling my chat room, I've been telling traders in my Omni camp. By the way, Omni campers, had a great time here this weekend. Wow, what a blast. Feed your families, okay? Feed your families. Do your homework. So, I've been telling my Omni campers and my Omniacs in my chat room and the people who, are around my circles that lately we were getting bullish signals in a lot of the indices, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, not today, of course, but the stocks that make up those indices were giving me a lot of sell signals. It's right here on the board. Many stocks offering sell signals, very few offering buy signals, yet for several days last week, the indices just kept going up. Now, I started really talking about that more in the last couple of days and pulling more and more charts. And, even the ones that you've seen me go through readily here. So instead of going to anything exotic, Tesla, Amazon, Netflix, Chipotle, Sherwin-Williams, the ones I usually bring around, one out of all of them are pointing up. All the rest are pointing severely down. And I have to say, 50, 60, 70, maybe 80 different stocks I've looked at. I don't know if I found 3 pointing up. They're all pointing down. What does that mean? I have no idea. Every time we have a dip, it seems to be a bear trap. So I am not here to say that this red arrow is going to last any longer than just Thursday, but we're going to start Thursday off with a sell in emini, S&P, NASDAQ, and Tesla, and I will show you why. So on the board, many stocks offering sell signals, very few offering omni buy signals, if any at all. I only know of a couple. Bonds are weak as well, and Tesla is in a sell. Traders, I got some fantastic charts I want to show you. If you want to follow my recommendations, if you want to know where we're getting in and out of Tesla bonds and the other indices tomorrow, join my Platinum service, live recommendations direct to you at livewithoscar.com. Just join the Platinum membership. Come to my free trading room. Let's see what we're going to do. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, the NASDAQ daily bar. Now you can see that we've done a lot of rotating between the bottom and top of this channel, right? Sometimes you get through it and hit my wonderful Omni, and sometimes you just go right back to the top and come back down again very quickly, but it bounces off the Omni, gets near the top, bounces off the Omni, just about hits the top, and it's on its way back down. So when it makes sense, it just comes down for the Omni and then heads right back up. Now, we don't get a lot of down days, so don't fall in love with anything, you know what I'm saying? 3-4 days we've had already. You might get one more. I don't know. I'm afraid of the downside. I am not falling in love with the downside. You shouldn't either. However, there are a lot of bearish-looking stocks, not bullish-looking ones. So if this is a bear trap, it sure is a very nice-looking one because I'm ready to jump into it. We'll see what happens. Day trading only. So that's NASDAQ. S&P, look, I've been talking about buying the dips the whole time we've been in this channel. But this time, not only did we come down out of the channel, we settled a lot lower than it. So it's out of the channel with an Omni sell signal. Nothing I can do but take the sell signal. Nothing you cats can do but follow along, right? Don't interfere. Let's see what happens. Russell. Now that changes the picture completely. If you're a Russell trader, you say, well, all right, Oscar, it came down. It came out of the flag, came all the way back and settled up here. And yes, it sure did. It scares the crap out of me for taking shorts tomorrow in the S&P and NASDAQ. Russell right back into the bull flag. So, the Russell doesn't always make the markets go in the direction it wants to go in. NASDAQ and S&P tend to be bigger. So let's see. I'm going to stick with the S&P NASDAQ signals at the beginning of the day. I have no Russell trade for now. Let's look at some bonds. Now, I said bonds look weak. Once again, geometric channels are all this is about lately. It just keeps bouncing from top and bottom of channel. So here we are, and here is where we should go, just like it went here. It just seems to go back and forth. So it looks like it's on its way down. Omni is bearish. Why not expect a little bit more? And now we are going to look at some stocks. So, as I mentioned, we look at the usual things. I throw Tesla, Amazon, Netflix, Chipotle, Sherwin-Williams. So once again, Sherwin-Williams, one of the great ones. Look at that. It's going up. Looks fantastic. In an F flag. Nothing wrong with that stock. Could even go to 400. And then we look at all the rest of the ones that I like to look at. Chipotle. Now, traders, if you've been following me up here, I came out with a video and I was bold enough to say this market or stock is broken. Something is wrong. This company is broken. I know it's Chipotle. I know it puts out food, but I couldn't care if it made widgets. Whatever this is broken. And from there, I've been showing you bear flag after bear flag after bear flag, and we projected out of this bear flag and was down $50 today. Well, $49 and change. Chipotle down 49 and change. Closed here on Tuesday. Closed here on Wednesday. The projection of this flag was almost exact to where it was supposed to go. Amazing. Not that OMNI's were in the trade. It opened and just dumped. But I'm showing you how well the analysis is working, and I'm showing you that that is very bearish looking. So, bearish looking Chipotle. Netflix, bear flag. Maybe little baby head and shoulders here, likely continuation, but that is a bear flag, and that has to be respected first, the bear flag. So maybe it takes us down here, but that's a sizable little dump for something like Netflix. And then one of the next things I look at all the time is Amazon. Amazon below my Omni average, and absolutely in a little bear flag right there. Amazon looks bearish for trading, and as you know, we called the top up here at Amazon, and you know my feelings towards this company. This company has to be stopped. It is like China dumping product on America. This guy will sell you a product cheaper than his competitors can even create it for. Amazon will lose money sending it to you, and they'll send it back to you overnight and lose money again on it just to put industries out of business on a failing company that pays no taxes because it loses every year, every quarter, while the owner of the company becomes a billionaire. Does that make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me. It's like letting China milk this country and dump on it, and that's what Amazon does. So there is a fundamental behind it. The technical behind it, it came in at 1038, and about here I started saying something seriously wrong, and I have what I'm going to call a short-term top in Amazon, and I gave that to you in the last week of July. Since then, it's done this, and now we're in a bear flag, and we're below my Omni, and I think my fundamental is absolutely correct, and the chart is correct too. Amazon's starting to project lower. And Alibaba, I figured I'd throw that in because this is a monster like Amazon does what Amazon does, and that is starting to fall apart as well, falling out of a bear flag and out of a bear channel. And then another one of the ones I mention all the time to you is Tesla. And Tesla is something that we will try to actually get into and take a short position on, trading on Thursday. Tesla breaking down through the support, already had a bear flag, broke through the bear flag, broke under the Omni, broke under support. Why not take a sell signal there? Come to livewithoscar.com and allow me to show you that almost anything I tend to pull up looks bearish in the stock market compared to the stock market itself. Livewithoscar.com. I'll see you there. So traders, you've seen the charts, and that's my point. You know, the stocks look kind of bearish right now. Go look at them yourself on the dailies. Not that they're going to go down forever, but looks bearish for trading on Thursday. Just remember that it never really stays down much. So nimble, nimble, nimble. You get short, it goes down. Take your profit, sidestep. Be nimble if you're going to short in a big, booming bull market. All right, traders, I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help keep those emotions at bay is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. See you in heaven one day, buddy. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.